Okay, here I have my deer pieces rinsed off. They did have some white mold on them. They also have some of this stuff right here. I don't know sure if that's what that is. It's mold, mildew, whatever. I had this is vinegar. I'm just going to see if it's. I had a washcloth out here. I don't know where it went, honestly. But what I did, I first took some Morton's Tender Quick, and there's a little bit of something there. Morton's Tender Quick, said 1 tablespoon per pound. These were about 10 pounds, so that's not coming off too good. We don't know about that. I know some mold is good. It's like penicillin. I don't think this is though. It doesn't smell. I mean, it doesn't really have a. You see. So this is the one the possum got into. What I did, anyway, I've washed this off. I used a tablespoon per pound of Morton's Tender Quick. These were in the cooler. I changed out I salted them first week. 10 tablespoons of Morton's Tender Quick. After the first week, I come back, drain the juice off every day, or liquid off. And after the first week, I like, tablespoon pad, that's not much. So I came back with some canning salt, and I rubbed it in every place I could. Put it back in the ice chest. It produced more moisture. Drained that off, and it's been in there for a month now. So, I don't think this is. I just don't know what that is. I don't know what color you color it. It looks like green to me, but it could be brown. I know vinegar's not having anything to do with it, so I'll have to check. I have a little bit here, not much. So that came off. Also, this is the stuff the possum got into and got my better cuts off of. The meat, like I said, doesn't smell. So I'm not really sure what we got going on. I'm just curious if I cut that film off. So now I'm ready putting stockinets. I actually probably ready to get a long time ago. I just didn't have them. I got these off of Amazon, 36-inch ones. See, it look all good underneath there. Took this off before. This is all new for me. I just assume since we keep it on, this meat is kind of really hard. I mean, I guess that's the way. See, I don't see none on what I just took off, skinned off. So maybe it's just in that membrane. Anyway, it's very interesting. I'm going to put it in stockinets. See, it comes right off there. Everybody says go by the smell, and I just don't smell none. I don't really see any on these raw pieces. Well, there's a little bit back there. I'm going to, some of y'all that have experience doing this are going to tell me if this is a good kind of mold or mildew, whatever it is, or a bad kind. Can you see that? Look how red that meat is. Like I say, it has a layer of Morton's Tender Quick on it. Man, that's kind of really tough meat right there. I guess I could feed it to the neighbor first, right? The in-laws, that's it. They'll eat it. They'll eat anything. Man, that is really tough. Yes, that is really, really tough. So anyway, this piece here has had the most on it of that. I'm thinking I just didn't. I should have took that skin off right there like that. That's how red that is. I mean, you can tell that the nitrates are in there. Anyway, okay. Lay them out here to let them dry. I got these off Amazon. I'll leave the link below. Find the opening. I guess that's the opening. It looks like these came from the sausage maker. That's what it says on the package. So now I'm going to put this hock down. This is the top of the shoulder blade and this is the bottom. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to do one other thing. This looks like gauze, really. Didn't have no black pepper today. I'll have to stop and get some. Thought I had some, but I did have red pepper and cayenne, and supposedly this is to help keep bugs off of it. Especially, from what I understand, you're supposed to really do it really heavy around the bones, because that's where they get in or something. We'll cover that room. So I just put it out here to dry after I washed it off. I don't know how much cayenne you're supposed to. What I've seen, they just really get it in there really good. So I wouldn't think a bug would get past that. And I'll get some black pepper after I put them in the stockinettes. And after I put them in the stockinettes. This one's going to go in. Seam on the bone. Huge experiment for me. I've never done this before, so don't do what I'm doing. There you go. I'll be able to probably do that one. Also, don't breathe in the guy yet. Wow. Tie this in a knot that I can hang from. I don't know if y'all get that or not. I'm sorry. Like I said, this is my first time doing it. Here, let's just do it this way. Sorry for the generator noise. You can probably hear the generator running in the background, but charging the battery. Yeah, still having problems here. That thing long enough. I'm not worried about using I was going to say this extra, but now that it's being a pain, that big old fat fingers. There we go. See that? I don't think y'all got all that. So anyway, there's one. Let me raise the camera up just a little bit. He might have got it. So, these hawks. You know, the possum couldn't get these. No. He had to go and get the good stuff, the tenderloin and stuff like that. Now I do plan on smoking these, cold smoking. I just don't have a smoker built yet, smokehouse built yet. Whatever. I'm getting this really good. So, there again, right there on the bone, covering it up good. There. These 36-inch stockinets seem like a pretty good fit for deer. This one, I'm going to go hawk down. Get where I can get some tie on to here. I know I usually don't. Tell you a good recipe for your hawks if you're going to freeze them or something. I learned it. Dadgummit. Let me twist this thing up real good. And then I'll give you that special recipe. I think I may have told you. What I like to do with my hawks, if I freeze them, a lot of people use them for ground meat. I did till last year when I discovered this recipe. Dadgummit. Okay, boy, I tell you what, these things are fighting me tooth and nail. Big old cold fingers aren't helping. There we go, right there. There we got it. Someplace to hang it with. Take your hawk, put it in crock pot. Stretch that around that other. Tie a knot into this. Use about a box of beef broth. Get a packet of your favorite Lipton instant soup. I like the beef and mushroom, something like that. Beef mushroom, I think is what it is. No, that's not. That's okay. Pour it in there and let it cook on low for about 5-6 hours, and this meat will fall off the bone. You will save your hocks from then on out. Front shoulder, same way. Then I put it over mashed potatoes. I save the drippings, make a gravy out of it, thicken it up with either cornstarch or flour, and it is awesome. Oh, almost forgot to. And these are just slightly damp right now. That's, from what I understand, it's what they're supposed to be. Get this stuff to stick really good. Really getting it in there. When I salted these, I really salted the around the bones and stuff. Lots of salt. I'm just left the hocks in there way longer than I should have. They could have probably just went a week, but I let them in there. So I washed them off. I really expect them to get salty. I think I need them. I've got an easier way than what I'm doing here. Alright, let's struggling with tying a knot in these things today. Maybe I'm just trying to do too tight of a knot. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. There we go. Okay. Not ready to do one of these hands now. So if y'all do this, have done this, let me know how this turns out. I mean, especially about that darker looking mildew or whatever it was on here. Has me slightly worried, not a whole lot, because everything else looks great. There's old hip joint. I'm going to get a lot of cayenne into that. Here's the top of the bone. A lot in there. Now I plan on keeping these just like a hog. We'll trick you in here. I'll keep an eye on them. Next year, they should be, next fall, should be ready to go. Okay. I know some of y'all would probably enjoy that. Anyway, I'm going to get my stockinettes all nasty. Okay, this would be the hock. What I did, I cut these hocks off. On a hog, you would have the hock down here, and this would be probably called the stifle joint, and that's where a lot of rot happens, from what I understand. So I didn't want to take a chance on my deer, so I went ahead and cut the hock off. Not quite sure why they don't do that with the hogs and prevent all that. Did I get him? No, I didn't get enough. I guess the ham looks better with the hock on, but you know, I'm not here about the looks. I want to learn how to preserve this food. Let's see, I don't have a freezer this year. You know, I resisted taking several deer because I didn't have a freezer. I don't want that to happen again. I'd rather just learn how to do it this way. Most of the deer taken in the fall. Now this would be the hock, bottom first. That's where I'm going to start. Uh-oh, that tore. It's tore already. Let me try. That tried actually easier than. Okay, now we're going to try that again. Hope I don't have that problem. This thing shouldn't be tearing. Easiest just like that. Not my favorite knot, but you know what? It's a knot. Uh-oh. Whip. That's why I don't like that knot. saw it there. Okay. Where's that? Let me try and some of this off here. See, I'm not seeing this on the bare meat, just this stuff that I didn't get the silver skin off of, the fat. Maybe I should have trimmed this a little bit better, but I want to understand it's left on a hog, so. Dang, that's tough. Incredible how tough that got. Good grief, that is so tough. Man, from what I understand, it's supposed to be tough, so. Look how red that meat is. You can tell it's got a lot of nitrates in it. Still got a few days in bow season. I may get around to getting another one. I'd like to. That's my theory on this. Now, if I had a smokehouse, I'd go ahead and smoke this right now. But from what I understand, you can smoke it now or later. So it seems that it will be later. See, I think this is just going for service. That's what it looks like. Yeah, that's what I think. I guess it matters which order you put it in. So I would say don't do like I do. Follow somebody who knows what they're doing. I just thought it might be interesting in case this actually turns out. Some of that fat off. I think that's fat. Incredible how tough that meat is. Deer is naturally lean anyway, so. Okay. Up now. Like I say, these have been months. There were days we got 60s and 70s, and I had these in the cooler. But the nights were down in the 30s, you know. And so I would open the cooler at night. I did that until a possum made off with my good stuff. And then I'd only leave it open on nights that for a little while. And I'm sure these never got. Got a lot of salt in there. I'm sure these never got, if they got above 40, it wasn't very long. I don't really think they do. Like I said, it doesn't have a rotten smell. And these have been in the ice chest for a month, a little over a couple of days past month. From what I understand, everything I read was 2 days per pound. I read a couple places said 3 days per pound. That was for pork. So I figured kind of, split the difference. And it should be all right. We'll see here in 9 months or so. Don't want to touch your eyes or your mouth or anything else. Stocking that there. I don't know where I'm going to end up hanging these things at. Maybe on the porch for right now. It's always in the shade. It's north side. If I had smokehouse, I'd just leave them in the smokehouse. Place it there. Right there. Okay. This is the bottom part. These little 36-inch stockinette seem to work pretty good. Unless they carry. It's got a run in it. Here. Slip knot. Slip up against where I hang it from. Okay, got one more. Going in real good. Going in real good. These were like 10 stockinettes for like 13, 14 bucks or something like that. Now, normally I wouldn't save these hawks for this, but I'm experimenting, I'm learning. I want to see how this works. That's a front hawk. I think the other ones were 48s. I didn't figure I'd need that for here. Okay. Okay, there we go. I just had to find a place to hang them up. I'll leave a link below to the stockinette and some other equipment you might need. So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should have 4 of these left. If I need more, I need to jump on Amazon and order. Okay, well, This is where I decided to hang him for right now. I'm a little worried that the possum may try to get up there and get into him. So I'll have to fix something around here or something, or just kill the damn thing. I had a rack like this built inside the cabin. I was afraid it might get too warm. And so anyway, until I get a smoker box built, this is, they'll hang here. This is always in the shade. It's first week of January. Now if it gets freezing, I don't know, I might have to take them down if it gets freezing, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, here's a little bit more detail. What I just took a 1x3. I had a 1x3. Use what I had. And then I just screwed some nails in every so often. You don't want your meat touching, I know that. I may have to, I wanted to put the hocks on the ends in case the possum did get up there and he could get the hocks first. But it didn't work here because this shoulder was touching with the ham. So I tell you what, you breathe in a cayenne, man. Oh, all these have a good dose of cayenne, so maybe, you know, I just now noticed something. This one here, hawk here, I put in backwards, but oh well, we'll see. Anyway, get a little satisfaction out of this. I hope it works. Get the same satisfaction when I see this as I did when I had when I canned all my stuff before. Canned all my venison before, canned my vegetables and stuff like that. I don't know. For me, it just presents a nice, a nice feeling. I just love it. Preserving food is one of my things I really want to get better at. Still admiring my deer. Man, look at that pepper. It looks so cool. I don't know if y'all, this is picking it up or not. I don't know. Here's what I just had a thought. These mesh bags to me really resemble game bags that you would buy to quarter your game up and stuff. And I got some someplace. Walmart has these game bags usually at the end of the hunting season on sale for like $1 a bag or something. I mean, it's ridiculous. And you get 3 or 4 in a pouch, I think. Maybe more, I know. 4, I think, I don't know. But that would save you a lot more money. I'm gonna dig mine up because I think I have some someplace. So I don't know if you got any game bags, you might try those instead of, you know, these are, I thought, kind of pricey. They come out to about $1.30 a piece. But you know, it's the cheapest ones I found on Amazon. But then again, maybe that's that one tore. But as you see, you just tied a knot in it and it's good to go. I love looking at this. I'm gonna sit out here and look at it some more. Okay, I had another idea. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's about 51, 52 degrees here. So this laid out in the sun for about 30 minutes or so while I worked on it. 44 degrees. 50 there. 57, 51, 50. So this, what are we there? 51 there. So this is cooling nicely. Yes, well, it was cooled. It's very cold to the touch right now, and that's part of that temperature is the, I'm sure, the temperature of the mesh bags. So well, I like this experiment. I hope, if it turns out. If not, it's going to be heartbreaking because I wasted meat, but I can feel that meat and it's still colder. So some of that temperature is the yeah, see, some of that is the bag. Let me see. Yeah, see where it's soaked, or you know, 49. So looking forward to this one. I'll keep you updated. Now again, don't try this at home because I have no idea what I'm doing. Most of this I'm just doing for my own you know, experience. trying to see experiments, trying to see what works, and I just figured I'd post it. Maybe y'all get some entertainment value out of it. I certainly wouldn't take someone's advice who's never done this. So anyway, hey, never know what we'll get out of this.